Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading for November the 6th through November the 12th. And this is a general reading. I just want to clarify something. These readings are much like weather reports, right? No future is set in stone. You can navigate around it and co-create your own future if you know what the energies are like. So it's much like if they say it's going to rain tomorrow, you take an umbrella with you or to protect you, or if they say it's going to be cold, you wear a sweater. So these energies are a heads up of what's going to happen, and so you can interact with them, prepare for them, or co-create your whole existence and future because of them, right? So I wanted to be very clear about that before we started. And if you would like a personal, more focused reading for yourself, the information will be below in the description box. Also, this is for your sun, moon and rising. So if you know your moon and rising, the links to the other videos will be below also. It takes me sometimes a little while to get them up, so keep checking back. Excuse me. Or go to my YouTube channel, Live in the Solution, and there'll be a folder there with November readings, and you'll be able to search them out that way. Please follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and the links to those will be below also. Now, thank you so much for the love last week, guys. I really appreciate you always, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up for this video. Comment and give me feedback. I'm very open to it. I always listen and respond. And share this video if you feel inspired, and subscribe if you haven't already. So without further ado, let's go to the cards. Now, this is a fluid reading, so this is not in any particular order. The cards came out in a certain order, and but it doesn't mean that those energies are going to come in that order. So let me start off with the first card that popped out was the Page of Cups. This signifies a change for me, for you. For me, it signifies a change for you. I feel that you are coming into a whole new level of emotional maturity. I feel that, this is for some of you, of course, I feel that you are changing, and I'm looking at the other cards and I'm seeing a huge transformation, Taurus. I really do. Okay, so I want to get to, you have this tower, right? And the tower represents sudden change. But it's always change for the better. Something has to be removed in order for the new to come in. Now, underneath the change, right, underneath the tower, you have the wonderful Knight of Cups, right? So it signifies to me that you, whatever this change is, applaud it and embrace this change, because amazing things are going to happen. I see an internal and external transformation for you, because the significant card came up, and these are the two that fell out for the significance of this reading, for the underlying message for the reading, right? So the underlying message for the reading is internal transformation. It's like you're going to have this incredible opportunity for new beginnings. Things are going to happen very quickly for you, Taurus. So this, this is what's going on. You have all these opportunities coming in, right? And I feel that you are going through an emotional and spiritual transformation. I feel that you've come to a new level of understanding. And I feel that you've got this, look, this beautiful page of wands. So you have 2 pages, right? They're messages. This is about your personal emotional growth. And this is about somebody who's, and also I feel that you've probably connected with somebody who's really been helpful and supportive, which has helped you grow emotionally. Now the Page of Wands is beautiful, really good news. So you have the Tower, which is sudden change, right? This is sudden change. But it's change for the better. So things sometimes things have to fall away in order for you to make room for the new. This is that you should be celebrating the change, Taurus. And I know sometimes it's very difficult for you to change, but celebrate that change because things are really going to start to get better for you. Now, along with this internal transformation, right, you have the Ace of Swords. Now that means that you have had all these blockages, right? You've definitely had these blockages. And the Ace of Swords is coming in because that's the remover of blockages, right? So sometimes we see we'll get our road blocked, right? And then this is the kind of, think of this, right? Think of this as like a machete going through the jungle, right? And you can get rid of all the blockages of the, you know, the really intense vegetation that's kind of stopping you moving forward, like in the jungle, right? So it's not an easy, it's not like, you know, there's a pathway and you can walk down it. You got to put a little effort into it, right? You've got to, you know, you've got to swing that machete, you've got to swing this sword, you've got to unblock these things. So it's a little work. And we do know that, you know, you're not afraid of work. You don't like to work. You're not necessarily motivated to work all the time. But when you do, you are a very hard worker. You will keep on going. You have stamina, Taurus. And this is, look, this is an internal transformation and this incredible new opportunities, and really, like, I see a spiritual transformation. Now, you've come up with the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles is saying that, listen, just get your nose to the grindstone. It's like you've got to work. You have to work, working really hard and diligently and persevering. You will really come out on top, because then you have the 8 of Wands. That's fast energy, like, look, shooting out into the air, going up. So I feel that you've had a tough time, but just keep on going there, Taurus, because you know, when something gets taken away, allow it to go. Don't fight it, you know. And I feel that because of this huge transformation, both physically in the material plane and internally and spiritually, that you will really grow emotionally. You're going to get to a whole new level, and you have support. You have people who are helping you. And sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but listen, when you allow whatever it is that's in your life to go, when you just become fluid and just say, okay, that's another change, let me go on, you've got this beautiful opportunity, right? You'll have this emotional, wonderful feeling. It's almost like falling in love, but I'm not necessarily seeing a new lover, But I am seeing deeper connections with people, and I think this is what this is. I think you're going to have a deeper emotional connection and a healing. So this week, from the 6th to the 12th, may have some major sudden changes, but welcome that change, Taurus. Welcome the change, because it's right behind that change is an amazing opportunity, and that's what you've got to keep in the forefront. So any changes that come along, embrace them. Embrace the change, because it's going to be wonderful. I mean, the Three of Pentacles, really, it's like, putting your nose to the grindstone, really working, spending time, and you will get rewards from this. And I'm seeing really fast, incredible rewards, right? But you've got to do the work, Taurus. You've got to really be in creation, and 3 is creation. And what's interesting, so is the number of this month, because the month is in numerology, right? So in numerology, this is the 11th month. So 2017 adds up to 10. You add 11 to that is 21. Now, 21 in the major arcana is the world, right? So it's the end of a phase, right? And the beginning of something new and exciting. And I see really good news for you. And I see a beginning that doesn't feel that easy, right? But don't mistake this. Make no mistake. This is a wonderful opportunity for a new beginning. It really is, Taurus. Don't put this down, or don't say, oh no, it's too difficult, I can't do it, because this is a wonderful opportunity. Just hang in there, work hard. This is the remover of blocks. You will finally get all the blocks removed, and you'll be able to move forward really fast. This is an incredible time for you, right? Oh yeah, so I'm sorry, I digress. So 21 is the world, and then 2 and 1 reduces down to 3. Now 3 is creativity. So be in creation. Whatever you're doing, create. When you're in that creative energy, you're going to be pushed forward. And this is an amazing opportunity this month to be creative. Now, the dates to look out for are the 7th, which is Tuesday, I believe, the 7th. And that is when Venus moves into Scorpio. And it joins the Sun and Jupiter. And Jupiter, whatever it touches, expands. So Venus can be love, beauty, and it can also be finances, right? Now, that day is beautiful. And then the 13th, which is the day after this reading goes up to, but you can fall into that. But remember that, the 13th, because the 13th is when it conjuncts with Jupiter. So it's right next to it. And, Neptune's doing some wonderful things. I mean, this is a beautiful energy. It really is. So any changes, don't be shocked. Just say, oh, wow, okay. Let me be accepting of this moment. And things will work out wonderfully for you. Just remember, on the other side of that change, where sometimes it doesn't feel so good, is this incredible opportunity. And I feel that you are reaching a new level of maturity emotionally, and that's what the cards are saying. And then, honestly, darling, it's off to the races. The 8 of Wands, high, fast energy. I'm so excited for you, Taurus. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah, I love you all, and I'll see you next week. For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.